Hey, it's Adam, Avalon Auto, Alpharetta, Georgia. Avalon Auto Group on YouTube now. Avalon Auto Off-Road Builds on Instagram. Next up, 2008 Lexus GX470. One of the lowest mileage ones I've had in a long time. It's only got 85,000 miles. Just rolled over 85 while we had it. Black on gray. Fantastic service history. Timing was done at Lextex at 77,000 miles. There's other recent, like radiator was replaced by Lextex. Trying to think what else. Spark plugs, handful of other things that I normally do. CVs were rebooted at Lextex. I got it. This was a trade-in at Hennessy Lexus. Needed a decent amount. It was kind of roughish, just low mileage, but bumpers had scrapes on the front and the back, parking lot damage. It looked like it was parked under a tree for a long time. The hood, I hoped everything came out with detail, but it didn't, so I ended up sending it back to paint. Just had like outlines of leaves, tree sap, bird poop, things that had sat on the hood for a long time and ultimately ruined the clear coat. So I kicked it back to paint. So we did paint front bumper, rear bumper, and the hood. And trying to bring this thing back to life and make it presentable. We did swap new sport headlights as we do on all of them. This one's got fantastic near new Michelin's, defenders all the way around, good condition wheels. The belt moldings were starting to separate, so we went ahead and swapped all the belt moldings for the OEM Prado moldings. Interior, as I do on most of these, this was low mileage, but because it's going to be over $20,000, it's probably going to be closer to 22. The seat had a decent amount of wear just right on this bolster, and then this was starting to wear as well. So we went ahead and opted to recover the whole seat with the armrest. Passenger seat looks very lightly used, so didn't need to do anything to that. Back seats are in great shape. This does have the third row. We did get the steering wheel refinished. Wasn't bad, but starting to discolor around the edges. But interior on this is nice. It did come with a full set of WeatherTechs. They are used WeatherTechs. So they've got some staining in them that I couldn't really get out. I am going to kick this thing back to detail after the GXOR luau at Nally Lexus Roswell this weekend. I'm bringing it there. But a lot of this PPF that's dealer installed, kind of door edge guards, I try to get this removed on all of these. This black paint is in decent shape, but there's just some imperfections in it that we're going to try to get the proper detail done for it. Service-wise, we inspected this, had wheel bearing noise. Wheel bearing noise is a real pain in the butt to properly diagnose, because those wheel bearing hums resonate through the front, the rear axles, everything. So we ended up swapping every single wheel bearing on this damn truck. So both front hub assemblies, SKF, which is the OEM manufacturer, everything else looked good. Rear axles, everything that's on that shaft, all new. We replaced the fronts. It was better, but still had a hum. Replaced one of the rears, still had a hum. Replaced the other rears, now it's perfect. So all 4 new wheel bearings, couple grand just on damn wheel bearings, but so goes it sometimes. Everything else on this looked great. I'm trying to think what else we did outside of paint and wheel bearings. It's got a current oil change from Lextex. Still has about 3,000 miles on that oil change. Oil looks great. So no reason to do that. Dash has already been swapped, or 08s, 09s weren't as common for that dash issue. So, everything works on the inside. Sunroof works, backup camera, Bluetooth. Again, engine bay is real clean. No valve cover leaks. Maintenance wise, outside of those wheel bearings, this thing was in great shape, mechanically. Timing done at 77. We did replace a new OEM 84-month battery. Brake fluid has been flushed recently, super clean. This one spent the first, I think, 30,000 miles or so roughly in St. Louis, Missouri, which isn't, super rusty, but it scathed it a little bit. So mainly on the rear axle housings, there's a little bit of surface rust on those. Try to get a clearer picture. Nothing that I'm real concerned about. Very treatable. The frame itself is in great shape. No real rust. A little bit on the weld lines. Cross members are good. Alignment tabs, cam bolts, all that are good. So nothing to worry about. This side step does have like a parking lot, something that it drug against, and there's a little hole in it. I have 4 other black side steps I've taken off of other GXs that we've built, but all of them have some sort of damage along it. So, you know, we can get this repaired. I could swap it out at some point, or you know, if you want to build it, we can do sliders and I'll just discount them for you. But Adam with Avalon Auto, 2008, 85,000 miles. Give us a call.